Maybe I could be his little underling.
Help me.
Apprentice.
Help me.
$20.
Oh, hey. I'm gonna kick the shit out of this table. I just realized our feet moved way too much. This is really good. Is that your Morse code for save me?
Celine.
Sell him.
Has he watched Full Metal Brotherhood?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yes, you have.
Who is Celine?
Homunculus?
Homunculus.
Hey everybody! I'm Sir.
I'm Caleb.
And I'm Will. And we are Working Title!
Y'all, we are back. It is Demon Slayer, Mugen Train Arc, Episode 5. Move forward.
Forward.
Last on, the lower one demon
Lower.
revealed to be the Mugen Train, I think.
Yes.
Okay, just needed confirmation because I wasn't really sure what we saw. Inosuke and Tadra have both woken from their dreams, inflicting damage to oneself, and Nezuko has been using her Blood Demon art to help them as best as she can. The last two people who have not woken up is the Hashira Flame Master himself, Rengoku.
You might.
And
Who am I?
I don't even really know if we need Zenitsu awake. Maybe it's best that he stays asleep and
Yeah,
helps us.
for sure.
Yeah.
So, y'all, if you enjoy this video, make sure you leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you've not already done so you can be here when we get to the entertainment district and beyond. Check out the Patreon. We have not only 1, but 2-week early access to this show on Patreon. That means 4 episodes. It's a great deal. Check it out. We appreciate the support. And most importantly, go support the show. We don't own it.
Support it.
And then come back and watch your boys.
Come back here.
We're gonna watch you.
Wow! I literally, like, we have 4 episodes. I was like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He just held his hand up with the 5. And I was like, what?
I lied.
I lied.
I lied.
Oh, the dragon is so cool.
Also, his veins looked like demon veins.
True.
That's another thing.
Oh, I hate this effect so much. Oh.
It's like a gift. More irritating.
Yes, please.
Alright. So, you have to behead the Mugen Train?
Where the fuck is the head?
You gotta cut off the train.
Yeah, you gotta take off the front of the train.
You must slice the train's head off.
Do worms have, like, a head point? Or is it like 2 heads? I don't know.
Yeah.
All I know is they eat dirt and they poop.
Where's their brain?
Probably that. Oh, it's so gooey, bro.
Bro, bacon.
Let's go. He's for sure just headbutting the ceiling. Explosive awakening.
Like, that's not a move.
Just make that up. He'd just be making up moves for real.
Okay. I just want to say this. Did Lower One form into the train like prior? Has it always been a train? Like in the season 2 when we saw it, was it always a train but just smaller?
If I had to guess, there is no Mugen Train. Like, its conception is Lower Moon.
It's little Umai and big Umai.
And biggest Umai.
And old Umai.
Ew.
Oh, the train looks a lot smaller when they're on it like that.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah, he was right. It's a freaking
The train has been a monster the whole time.
I was a total stud as a little
You just woke up.
Go ahead.
Fight the train. Fight the train.
Whoa. Hey, at least he's not thinking for himself.
Wait, and worship me.
Okay.
Well, you were almost right.
I was almost there.
Lord Inosuke Hashimura is
Thought he
coming
was being
through.
selfless for once.
Hashimura?
Yeah. Is that not his name?
I don't know.
It's a sick name.
Whoa.
Goop train.
Like, how much of the train can it just, like, not be a train anymore?
Ew!
We're just gonna be riding on a giant worm.
Is this the flood, dude? What is this?
Oh, it's so foul.
The purple anime.
Ugh.
Oh no, I don't like it.
Nice.
It's so weird. Where's, like, the choke? Whoa! God.
Oh.
Hey, bro, put some clothes on. Good God.
Technically, he's the train.
He is.
So he is clothed by the train.
Damn. 200?
There's 200 on this train?
Yeah.
Why would people get on this train if they hear people just keep dying?
I feel like there's only 10.
You wouldn't?
No.
Weak.
I am.
There she is.
Hold on, she growing though.
Finally, Hulk version.
Boss.
Yeah! Yeah! Let's go finally get to work!
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, the champion.
Damn.
Just like Sabretooth.
That's like the most gross sound.
Wow.
That 3D
That was
is
pretty good.
so foul, I hate it. It's really good.
The explosion of the arms are good.
Oh! Oh shit. Blood demon arm?
I don't like that it looks muscular. Like, look at it.
Yeah. It's a lot like Muzan's, like, extensions.
Oh shit.
She can lose appendages.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Ah! Ah! Let's go.
Always gotta protect baby girl.
Ah!
Nice.
Let's go. Thunderclap and flat. Star of David.
Six-fold.
Oh yeah, because it's not 3 moves, guys. Just in case you didn't know.
It's one.
It's
We
one
got it,
move.
guys.
Okay, sleepy time.
Damn it.
I like that.
No.
I love that his moves sound like thunder. And I was
yeah.
like, was that thunder?
Is there a storm?
Is it raining?
How do you wake up the people on the train again? Is there a way we can do that to them, just like we did to ourselves?
No.
Hey! Is he still asleep?
I'm up.
No, his eyes are open.
Yeah. Comrades are impressive, Rengoku.
Oh, wow. Whoa. Wow.
He's so cool.
Oh my god.
Bro just did a Devil May Cry stinger. That's so crazy.
Lower one just got like heartburn from that. He was like,
Oh.
oh.
What did I eat, bro?
I need Thomas.
I need tongues.
Damn.
What's up, kid? Yeah, when he was trying to wake up, didn't he grab one of the kids and just choke him in the
Yeah.
air for like 10 minutes? So cool. Hi.
Whoa.
Okay, fine.
So there's only one we need left.
Oh, they can come to the
The
rest.
yellow boy. That forehead boy.
Well, you showed me what the guy's got. He's so fast. It's crazy.
煉獄さんが移動した揺れだったのか。状況の把握と判断が早い。五両を一人で。鬼の匂いがどんどん強力になって。急げ。
Much less graceful than Goku falling through doors.
Oh my god.
I listened to him.
I respect it. So
This is awesome.
Big bro!
I'm so pissed.
Is that it?
It's in the coal bed.
Oh, come on, guys. Let's get some teamwork. I want to see it. I want to see it.
煉獄さんは五両もの結社を守ってくれている。伊之助は敵の急所を見つけた。全日のネスコに戦っている。
Go! Power couple!
ここか。
I hope this goes well for you.
Whoa.
She's there.
Where is it?
It's that?
It's in the coal thing.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. Oh,
He might be unmatched. Yeah.
nice.
Andro.
水の呼吸。六の型。
That was a Nosuke for a second. It's a little long.
これは
Where?
You can smell it.
この場のマスター。鬼の匂いが強い。
Yeah.
伊之助、このマスターが鬼の首だ。じゃねえ。親分は俺だ。分かった。
Fine.
Oh, let's go.
Nosuke. Oh my god!
The train is a titan.
I was gonna say that, yeah.
Where's the name?
八の型。
It's gonna be a trick though. He sent the Titan power to its ankle.
Whoa.
防がれた。
It blocked it, yeah. Ew.
Oh, it's now a 6-part flag.
There's now a
Right.
basin full of
目
goo.
が塞がる。
It is a cup.
一撃で骨を露出させるのが精一杯だ。骨を立たないと。伊之助、呼吸を合わせて連撃だ。どちらかが肉を切り、すかさずどちらかが骨を断とう。なるほどな、褒めてやれ。
I can praise you for that. Nice, Inosuke.
行くぞ。
Whoa!
Slice your neck again, over and over. Oh, but Nosuke doesn't know. There we go.
Come on. Oh,
Works for him. Nosuke? Nosuke, are you back?
oh, dude, that quick. Wait, is it by eye contact that works?
Jeez, dude. We haven't seen the Nosuke yet. I don't think he got the message.
Dude, oh my god. Damn it. Oh, you just spawn eyeballs everywhere. Oh.
No, bad.
In real life, no, he's mistaking dream for reality.
じゃねえ現実だ
That's what I said a couple episodes ago. That's the problem.
死に方すんな
Oh,
Like the boy for Inosuke, man.
thank God
俺
I
の生
know.
物の皮をかぶってるからな
Oh, he won't fall asleep.
合わせら
Yeah.
んねんだろ
Just looking at his wrong eyes.
Yeah.
そうか
Who's this?
Boss fight conductor. Oh, he's got the ice pick.
夢の邪魔を
Oh,
Shit.
Oh, that's
It's
not
okay.
good.
Main character. It's okay, right?
Just knocked it the fuck out.
大丈夫だ
Oh, God
That's
damn it,
not
Tanjiro.
good. That's real not
夏
good.
野郎どけダメだ知らせない分かってる
Bro, you just got like punctured in the bladder or spleen or something. I don't know.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. This thing is so confusing.
呼吸を合わせろ俺の首を切るんだ連撃いくぞ
I like the tag team. I like
Yeah.
that Inosuke's finally working with it pretty well.
Yeah.
And taking orders on occasion.
No, he's in charge.
No, he's in.
Oh, sorry, right.
He takes suggestions.
Whoa.
Suggestion.
He takes occasional suggestions.
Bro, why is it so...
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm not gonna say it.
Let's go. Okay, look at Levi Jr. and Junior 2 over here.
今眠った
Nice, Inosuke.
Ah, yeah, there we go.
毛玉の呼吸すぐ決ま
Oh, it's so foul.
Slice and dose.
Yeah, he definitely created those.
His names are so
Those names.
terrible. All of his attacks are dumb.
Hey! Hinokami!
撃でこれを立つ日の神神楽
Oh, clear blue sky. Uh-oh, no, bad, not good. Good stuff.
Oh,
Elite.
He's got unlock. Unlock!
Yeah.
Oh!
That shit was gnarly.
Escalated so fast. Oh my gosh. I guess it's because we're watching a TV show that it goes from like relatively sane to insane.
It went from, oh, we beat up a demon to we're fighting goofball.
and then
Oh,
exploded.
And it,
The
Like,
train is in
viscerally?
fact the demon. The demon is now dead.
the demon has been killed.
I was gonna say, I was like, bro, why is that so big or massive? And then I was like, someone's gonna make a dick joke. I'm not even gonna fucking say it now.
Penis. Edit that out. Brother.
Bruiser. Want to stop it for the preview?
My bruiser. Wait,
Oh, wait,
we have.
just kidding.
Oh, why does it have to be this?
This is a troll, right?
This is one of his realities or dreams.
俺はここで何をしているんだ
Where you seen this?
まだ
Have you
いないのか
Oh, she's a Balchinian. What the hell, dude?
Bro got a butt chin.
She has a nutsack. Big brother. Dude, she's so.
I will protect you. Ew.
So that's just his normal dreams that he has.
Where's the balls?
He's checking.
Where's the ball?
There's no chin anymore. The chin looked like a butt.
そうだ予告次回第6話
There's no way.
Akaza.
There's no way that's out.
That's why I was laughing when you said, "Where's Big Nezuko?" I was like, "Oh, this is the outro for this episode." Let's go.
Oh man. Alright, y'all. Episode 5.
5.
Move forward.
Move forward. Move
Forward.
forward.
Hey, we guessed it right. This was definitely a heavy Inosuke episode.
It was very Inosuke driven.
He played his main character role today.
He did.
I hope that continues. That's a theme throughout the show. Him being like, no, I'm in charge. And That's just like his worldview is that like you know people who are like that like they you know I know a lot of people view themselves as the main character in the story, so it's like in the friend group it's like, oh, I'm the one that's in charge all the time, when that's like not even close to reality. I just hope that keeps going for him.
I just like that Inosuke Tanjiro eggs him on too. Like anytime he's like, "No, I'm in charge," he's like,
Sure.
"Yeah, whatever. Go."
Yeah, he's like, fine.
Fine, just go kill the thing.
Yeah. And what you guys were saying too, suggestions.
Yeah.
He doesn't take orders.
He takes suggestions and then he accepts them, or he goes no.
Or he realizes he was always the one in charge of the plan to begin with.
Yeah.
He's like, "I'm glad I thought of this," and you're like, "You didn't say a word."
What do you? Sorry, not to jump too far ahead of the episode. What do you call his poor mask? The head of the gods.
The head of the god of the mountains.
I was wondering that the other day. Where did he get the mask? Like, did he have to kill a boar? Did he just
I think
find
he
a
killed
mask?
I guarantee he killed a boar and then like
Like he thinks
Like-
it's a God-given bestowed gift that he
Yeah.
is now the ruler of the jungle.
I hope-
or whatever area.
yeah, the mountain.
I hope we see one day, because I don't know anything about if he has backstory lore. I hope he lives in like a mountain village and they all worship the boar god and he becomes it or something as like a kid.
Yeah,
That'd
I'd be
like,
curious because his mom had to drop him off for reasons unknown. Maybe she was getting attacked.
Drop
drop him off with his daycare.
No, well, she
Put him in
dropped
a
him
drop
off. She
box
dropped
and
him off
sent
the
him.
cliff.
Yeah, she Heihachi'd him off a cliff.
I went with the Moses option, but I guess it can be Heihachi too.
I like the Heihachi.
That's a completely different interpretation. One is I want to kill him, one is I want to save him.
I mean, in fairness, it looked like she was killed. She dropped him off a cliff.
It was a better option than whatever was coming to them. I don't know, dude.
L mom.
Maybe there
For
was a
now,
river
L
below.
mom.
L-bomb.
L
I
mom.
agree.
Imagine throwing your kid off a mountain. Couldn't be me.
Hold on, relax.
Yeah, I have to say, I like that Rengoku is giving credit to these students right off the bat.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as he woke up, because he was like second to last, if you want to count Zenitsu, to wake up, he was immediately like, yep, Electric Boy and the Vampire Girl, Demon Girl, they got that side of the train. You take care of this, I'll deal with the rest of it. Like, he's not even doing the main task. Like, he gave the main task to Boar God and
Poor kid.
Fire Master. And he's just like, I will make sure that people are okay. You got this. Which is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that fast.
I think I will say, not think, I know. I definitely perceived his character wrong the way he's initially portrayed in the first episode.
Excuse me. Sorry.
You're good. But it's like how he came off in the first episode. Like, it makes sense where he was like dismissive in the first time you meet him in season 1, and kind of like how he was like, huh, interesting, Kagura dance, never heard of it. Anyways, we're done with this conversation. Keeps it moving.
I do not care.
Yeah. But seeing like his real side of him between like the first episode and like the rest of the story kind of makes sense with him, even like in this episode where he's willing to share the credit, almost, you know, like not having pity on himself, but being like, the hell's my problem? Like I'm a like he was like, I should be ashamed. Like I'm a Hashira and I was the last one to get out of that situation. So it's a very real perspective.
Well, just like us misjudging a situation, so did he.
True.
So for all commenters, all bitches who give us crap, look at the character you're talking about.
Yeah, true.
Rengoku had a very strong personality, and to be fair, the one thing I still didn't like about him right off the bat, which is why I had initial distaste, was because the master wasn't there, and he was like, we don't need our top dog to make the decision, even though he told Tanjiro to go to the mansion. He's like, we'll just kill him, and his sister. Both of them. The one's a human, so immediately Wise like, okay, nope, no thank you. But he's obviously warmed up immediately as soon as the Mugen arc began, starting with the OVA episode 1.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just the bento bean that made me like him.
Yes, the bean paste.
Bean
The
paste.
That he was here for.
Bean roll paste.
Bento paste.
Ah!
You were here.
Yeah.
Um,
And also, of course, seeing his flashback and trying to rejuvenate the family's lineage to be Hashira or make him proud.
trying to make his dad proud.
Yeah.
Go past the obstacle of being hated in the family for pursuit in life, I think is admirable. And being like the father to the kid,
His younger brother.
younger brother. So, yeah, that's cool. But
This
even cooler today to see him give validation to all our jokingly weird characters,
Yeah.
oddities, or even last on even the Nezuko, like giving her credit because first episode when they got on the trainer, I guess second episode, he was like, "We're gonna have to talk about your sister, not now but later," and now it's like,
yeah, she's done a
she'll
good job.
protect.
She's around a bunch of sleeping humans. I
She's
trust her though.
She's not
charge
She's not going to eat
2/8.
the dead people.
Yeah.
She's in charge of 2/8 of people. Like
Yeah.
that's a complete difference.
Yeah. But today's episode started with recap how last episode ended, with Lower One explaining their position and their ability to morph into the train. So is the demon always the train, or did it morph into the train? Did it assimilate with the train? Like what? Like I just want to know the logistics.
What is its blood demon art if it's a train but also makes people go sleep? Why is it possessing trains?
Well, I mean, like if that's all right. I'm not trying to hate on the show. So calm down. Like pause your keyboard typing for 3 seconds. If that's the case, then why doesn't every fucking strong demon just like take over like
Inanimate
the
object.
Empire State Building, and every time someone comes in, chomp, chomp,
Maybe it
chomp,
does.
chomp.
I mean, maybe it does. Maybe Muzan is like that's the thing. Maybe with each increased blood intake, you can do more than one blood demon art. Like
Maybe.
you gather more. I mean, Muzan is very powerful. He's either able to give illusions for the guy who ran away, or he's faster than Zenitsu times 10 because he killed.
Borderline teleported.
He produced mass monsters out of his arms.
Ugh.
He's able to inject and give his own power without seemingly losing his own, which is super overpowered, but he's a master of illusion, and I don't know if it counts as a power, but when they realized he was Muzan, there was like a little burst of light with his eyes, and they all like immediately fell to their knees, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe a submissive power, so maybe he has multiple, and that's just...
He definitely has like at least 10 powers, because I mean, even like,
Yeah.
I feel like even the fact that he's able to put like a contract, if you will, on the person that's like, if you speak my name, you will die. And they say his name, and then immediately like a monster spawns out of them and eats themselves.
Yeah.
Like some type of like contract seal thing that's like just attached to them forever.
Yeah. The only problem is, I guess, every single demon we now encounter from now on, if it's any unique powers, we should just by default assume Muzan can also do it.
True.
Because if
Yeah.
they can, then he was the one to give it. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
That's
for your question, I know I said the other opinion, but maybe the train was a real train, like a real train prior, which is why people would get on it, as opposed to just getting on a new train that now has the rep of people disappearing.
40 people are dead previously.
Yeah, like is this like an illusion thing where the demon is transforming themselves into a train? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
From the beginning.
like from the moment they got on the train, it was always the demon, rather than Tanjiro fighting the demon, cut off Lower One's head, and then immediately like melded its body to the whole train. You know
I
what
think
mean?
it would have been before that, if like
Or like whenever they encountered
yeah,
Tanjiro.
episode 1 or something.
Yeah, didn't Tanjiro say that the train smelled like... that might have been during that weird dream sequence, but...
It was
he said
right-
something to the effect of, I get the faint, like, death scent in here.
He smelled the demon right when they did the
okay,
right
yeah,
when they
maybe
clicked the
I'll think of
ticket,
that.
and that because that was that the smell of it is what induced them to fall asleep and go into the dream mode.
Yeah. If I had to guess, it's as soon as Muzan gave him the power, dropped him off, and said, I gotta go find the earring kid, probably decided to become a train and try to attract attention to the Hashira, which by default might lead him to students. Because he was surprised that Tanjiro was here. Like, it didn't seem like this was the plan to get Tanjiro here.
No, the plan was to kill Hashira.
Yeah, like it looked like he was doing his like side missions for Muzan, and Earring Boy just happened to show up here.
Yeah.
So
Also, maybe he was doing the train bit before he got more power or something.
I mean, that's just a thing demons do. Like I know I said in like it's not necessarily Western culture of demons, but demons in like a broader term attached to objects. So maybe this is a form that demons just do in the daily life to try to get at people. They become a pot at a marketplace. Somebody buys the pot, and then they possess the house and eat everybody in the house.
Yeah, I guess it just became the most absurd version immediately, like the fact that it's like a moving locomotive train. Like,
And a worm.
automatically.
And a worm and eyes that make you go sleep.
How do you feel about the worm?
I hate it. I love it, but I hate it. It's so gross, and they do a really good job of making it look fucking foul.
And the 3D, like, I don't mind it. I think it's very obviously 3D. Like, it's one of those, like, okay.
I think it looked its coolest when, at the end, when Inosuke and Tanjiro were running down the pillars and trying to dodge the eyeballs. Like, right, that final... Okay, when they were first in there and they were dodging the Thousand Arms, then they, jumped up, were ready for their attack, and that's when the pillar shot up, they were running down that. I think that's when it looked its best. I think it's kind of... To me, it felt kind of iffy throughout, like, the whole... Nezuko fighting it.
It's like it's slow.
Inosuke initially fight. Yeah, it just... I don't know. I think that's the thing for me. 3D on top of 2D is always pretty hard.
Yeah.
I guess it's when it's like something that's so like... I feel like for bringing up Attack on Titan for the 100,000th time, I just feel like that, at least in AOT, because that's the only one I can think of that has a consistent 3D use. A lot of anime uses 3D for like 3 seconds, like Full Metal, that window. It's like 3D for 3 seconds. That's it. Or like the
a wagon.
Yeah, they just do like a random.
It is.
It is.
A roof.
Like the only time I remember it was like horse, very briefly, and wagon.
Yeah. So like, for a show that uses it all the time, I just feel like if it's something that fits the art, it makes it feel normal. For like Attack on Titan, like when they did it with the Titans, I know initially when it all came out, people didn't like it, blah blah blah. But when they did the updated versions, the Blu-ray versions, when you see them, it fits the style of the show, and like I really can only think of Aaron specifically because his like skin tone fits the color palette of the whole show. So it's like it's weird to me. It feels weird when it's like this like organy thing is flying around. Bubbly, organy, veiny thing is flying around, and like everyone is like these like bright colors. It's either like a brown neutral background because it's the train, or the black because it's nighttime, or it's like all these like weird colored characters like big blue eyes, green and black checkered, pink dress, yellow suit, the fire, red, all that. And I just feel like it looks weird amongst it all. That's just a personal opinion. What the fuck do I know? But that's just me.
Well, personal opinion, I like it actually. I think it looks good on this show. Like I think it works.
Overall, yeah.
I think because the show is very, I know animated is the worst term to describe it, but it looks so animated. Like not animation, but like it looks
not drawn like CGI.
It doesn't look like they're drawing the characters to look like realistic, like proportionally. Just colors by default, everything's so colorful and a little bit more richer than actual life. The characters are like more bobble-headed. So I think it works. Like it doesn't take me. I actually like it a bit more than probably any of our other shows when it comes to 3D stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like every bloody episode since the Mugen arc has begun, I keep referencing the finale, but like I cannot wait to see more of the Muzan version of the bubbly effect. I think that was one of the scariest and coolest uses of 3D I've seen.
Even the way like the blood rolled on the ground in 3D.
It looked like
brutal,
viscous and gross.
It looked like a ketchupy mustard color, which was so contrasting to this show. I know that's the point. It's weird because the show is so beautiful, but that looked so horrific and it had eyes in it, and it looked like almost like a inflated like lantern. Like it looked like you could pop it. It was such a weird texture, but it was so cool to see layered in this show. So I like how the Mugen train looks. It looks a little funky when it's blue on the outside of the train, and you're just looking at this Thomas the Train thing with the gunk rolling on the railway. And the train looked also weird today. Like it looked like Inosuke and Tanjiro's proportions were like almost as big as the TikTok memes of like if a train is able to fit one person over here and one person over here, and somebody can walk down the corridor. Why is it that when you're outside of it looks so small, whatever it is?
Yeah.
Whatever the one I think you guys sent me.
It was me. Yeah,
I couldn't remember who.
I was like, dude, the simulation's
I was like,
broken.
there's a simulation. It's breaking in the show, too.
It's not real.
Tanjiro's arm span is as big as the Mugen train.
Yeah. Yeah, I funny enough, I felt like I just really liked like the way it looked at the end. Like as soon as they were at the coal part, all of that happening, especially too with the eyeballs popping
Yeah.
out, I was like, oh, it looks so gross. It's so good.
The eyeballs made it cooler,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And when Inosuke's running down, just dragging his blades through, I'm like, oh, it looks so foul. You can see the eyes like
Yeah.
being gouged essentially.
That's why I love the way he fights. Just so like feral,
It is
ineffective.
effective.
It's probably
Feral
the
and effective
Yeah.
or ineffective?
effective.
Oh yeah.
He's just like, I'm gonna swing my sword really hard and stab things really hard.
And it works.
Yeah,
With
It's
his
really cool.
razor bladed jagged edge swords.
I would take it personally. I don't like all the eyeballs. I would be dragging my sword through all of it.
Yeah.
There's not a chance. I don't even care if it doesn't kill the thing. I would do it before I have to go after the spine.
Yeah.
And so it has a spine,
it's a Titan, I think.
I think.
Possibly.
Did we inflict damage on it? It looked like the neck. Okay, for also lower one was like nude. Underneath the train, he was the train. Did it? His head get removed in the
Yeah.
last slice?
Yeah, at the
think.
slicing. And when they sliced, when Tanjiro did his Kagura dance, amazing.
Clear blue sky.
Clear blue sky. It split the train, and then it showed like lower one in that like ethereal world, and his head was split off.
Yeah, the neck, because the neck was cut, head split off.
I'm never gonna get over my hatred for so far every anime show or like really any show in general where the villain monologues the way to kill themselves. Like, oh, you're not gonna survive long, so I'm just gonna inform you on exactly how my function works so that you can exactly find me and then kill me the next episode. Because that's literally what happened the episode before this, and now lower one, which we still don't even have. Why don't we have a name for lower one?
It says it in the episode description, so they may have said it once. For the episode description of the one his name is Enmu. It's been his name.
Why did it take so long to learn that? Is that supposed to?
Why'd you have to learn that in an episode description?
I don't remember him being like, yes, I am Enmu. They might have said. I wonder if homeboy,
Muzan?
yeah, Muzan said it at the end of last season. Very well could have.
Feel like that's too much appreciation for somebody to call them by their name instead of a title.
Could be, but I mean, like in fairness, when would we have heard it at this point?
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway.
Enmu.
Well, Adam was also like, I don't know if I should say it yet, and I was like, I don't know if you're allowed to tell me. I think, yeah, same thing with you. I think I asked
I was
you.
like, I'll tell you guys. Just
Yeah.
kidding.
Oh, yeah,
Not
no,
telling
just
you.
kidding. Yeah. Zenatsu.
Zenatsu and
Nezuko.
Nezuko both popping off.
The tag team champs.
Yeah. I like how like she was punching. I don't know if it was supposed to be just the force of her punching was exploding the tentacles, or is that like
I think it was her
blood
claws.
demon
So
art?
she was clawing and kicking.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like she would do it, and it was like as she's doing it. Is that just like the force of her strength?
The
Maybe.
inertia.
The inertia.
The
Inertia.
Inertia.
It is the inertia of the kick.
It's the sonic boom. She strikes it so fast, and then it's an afterwave exploding it. Oh, speaking of 3D, I thought that looked good. The explosions of the worm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that looked good. I'm almost upset at myself for not even paying attention to the fact that Zenatsu like popped off. Like it took me a second to realize what was happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were saying something. I was like, wait.
Yeah,
wait.
shut the fuck up. For
Shut your fucking mouth. He's going fast.
I was telling Will the other day. I said whenever listening to our post talks, I always hate watching myself because I'm always talking. I'll be watching myself. I'm like, shut the fuck up, Sam.
Shut the fuck up.
So that was cool. I liked seeing the tunnel of light funnel through the train.
It's so cool.
And of course, the rendition of Zen's music.
Yes.
Very, guys, it's a good theme. Don't undermine it and let all the sound of the show cover it up. Come on, it's like the best song.
Come on, guys.
So
Yeah,
irritating.
come on.
Sam really likes
I
this song.
barely heard the motif and it was pissing me off.
Come
'cause
on,
I was
Annie
like,
Plex and UFO Table.
And
Samsung TV that can't figure out if it wants to play the sound of character's voice or music.
Yeah.
shout out Stranger Things where it can never decide.
Yeah, no, literally, it's like up, down, up, down,
Jeez,
up,
dude.
down.
Hated it.
So that was cool.
And then Rengoku. We already kind of talked about his thing, but all of the animation of all their fighting today was awesome. Like Rengoku's
It's
flying
awesome.
through,
Yeah.
especially too like at the end when Lower One like was dying and it grabbed all the necks of all of the demons or all the passengers.
sleeping people, yeah.
And Rengoku just immediately like sliced through it all.
Yeah.
Just perfect.
It reminds me of spoiler from Full Metal with we just saw, and it's not even out yet, the Roy Mustang attacking the zombie army. It reminded me a bit of that, where it's like all our characters, yeah, they're saving the humans temporarily, but it seems like it immediately rejuvenates. Where Rengoku went through with the fire, and he was like, that should hold it off for quite some time. And I think it did. He attacked, and then wasn't until the end of the episode he had to do it again.
Yeah.
So it reminded me a bit of that. Fire is just an effective tool. Tanjiro needs to do the, what is it? The
Hinokami.
Hinokami Kagura dance.
He just needs to stay with that as his alt always.
His
So,
alt.
What was it? His alt.
His Overwatch finisher.
So Clear Skies was that? Was it?
Clear blue sky.
Clear blue sky.
Was that just a downward strike?
Where the fuck is he learning?
I think he made that up. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he
That
has
was
to.
so fucking cool though.
He may
It's
not
like
have
Deku, like making
I
things up on the
know.
spot, because if he just learned the Hinokami dance, there's no way, or like just learned about his Hinokami background, there's no way he knows the movesets of the 10.
It's like Luffy from One Piece. He just makes up names for things. Like he'll like make his feet big and call it Gum Gum Bell or something.
Gum Gum Rocket.
No, that's a move. He flings himself really fast.
Between Tanjiro
He usually
and
hits a
Inosuke-
tree or something.
Between Tanjiro and Inosuke, I'd say Tanjiro can get away with it a lot easier. Inosuke's moves are very...
That's so dumb.
Inosuke's...
Was
it
it
his
Crazy
forms?
Cutter? It was
Crazy cutting, slice and dice,
Slice and dice.
and explosive awakening because he woke up from a nap.
Wait, so is he making it up on the spot? Because
I
there's no way
think
it's
has to be.
That's never happened to him again.
The only one that makes like
his life.
could be real is when he does the sense thing. It's like beast senses or whatever.
Spatial awareness.
Spatial awareness, whatever it's called.
That one seemed real, but
Yeah,
the rest
of them are just like, I'm gonna swing this really fast and hard.
But even that's not really real, because he has never trained with a master, so it's all technically fabricated in his own mind.
it's his new style.
As
He's,
far as we're aware, unless
he-
the boar god himself trained him. For
he's
a
gonna
couple
be
days.
the board god himself. He's gonna become a Hashira, and he's gonna have a little
The
Hashira
the
lane.
nature Hashira.
Yeah.
The mountain Hashira.
He's gonna create a new breathing form. Remember how we saw like there's like 8 or 7, or 5 main, and then there's like a couple like 3 or 4 offshoots.
What is
his
his an
branch be,
offshoot?
though?
Is his one of the offshoots?
His isn't a
We
thing.
don't know.
His is one of
I don't
the-
think
it's
any
not a
other
thing.
Hashira has had beast breathing.
Isn't there like insects and animal ones?
There wasn't.
Maybe.
They didn't have a beast one.
Well, we haven't seen the flower one either, and that's one. That's why I said it's my girl, it's my mommy, Tamaya. If you didn't know.
That's a blood demon art, not a breathing form.
I
That's your
know,
mom?
but I said maybe she was a demon before.
Demon
And-
Slayer.
Yeah,
She is a demon.
I gotta always
She
remember.
kinda is.
I always gotta remember the second word. A demon slayer, not a demon. That's about it for all I got.
Same.
Kayla,
We vibing.
y'all, if you made it this far, show your support by leaving a like. We appreciate it. Check out Patreon. As we already said, we got a bunch of videos over there for you if you want to check it out. Let us know. Was this the time Inosuke finally became the main character? Is he forever on the main character of this show? Let us know. We'll see you in the next episode. Punch it!
Bow!